Hey, what's up, guys? It's VK here, and today I'm going to be reacting to the latest Death Battle episode, Ash versus Yugi. Yeah, this is one a lot of us, especially me, have been wanting to see for a long time, since like the Pokemon anime ended or something. Yeah, we've been all of us Death Battle fans like me have been looking forward to this, and so it's finally here, and can't wait to see how this goes out. So, but before we get into the reaction, just like to let you know, this is a re-recording of my latest reaction I did because my mic wasn't connected during the last recording, and I did stream before this, but that was during the episode while the episode was being streamed or premiered, and I didn't quite set up did the stream setup right, so I messed up. But now should should be all right to react to this battle. Now, in terms of who's going to win or who I want to win, I'm rooting for Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. Uh, I kind of watched some Pokemon anime. Haven't really seen that much Yu-Gi-Oh! But in terms of who's who's winning, I've heard that a lot of people say that Yu-Gi-Oh! Would easily stomp Ash because of all of his monsters and his trick cards. So yeah, I'm going rooting for Yugi here. Uh, Sorry to all Pokemon fans, but yeah, let's just go on into the episode in three, two, one, now.
Right, Pikachu?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Go fight! Okay, this is it.
Ash Ketchum versus Yugi Moto.
The biggest question from the playground.
Come on.
Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? He's
Yeah.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze
Yeah,
their
still
weapons,
kinda
armor, and skills to
missing
find out
those
who would win
Visible Six
a
segments
death
during
battle.
the analysis. Oh yeah, let's just go in. First up,
This
oh,
is a big episode. Just look at how
Yeah.
long it is. So thanks to our sponsor,
Yeah.
Mad Mushroom, for helping us make it happen.
Yeah, go check out Mad Mushroom's newest
this is
game,
new.
Night Swarm. It just launched and it's all about action.
Collect companions and claim your throne as Vampire Lord in this survivor-like and roguelike RPG. Double the like.
Each run is another step on your journey to wipe out hordes, find new followers, unlock new quests, and look cool while doing it. Look at that gear.
Night Swarm is on Steam now and 15% off for a limited time.
please. Okay, let's go.
Hello
Start
there.
with
Welcome
Ash.
to the world of Pokemon.
All the kids get their first one at age 10. If you don't sleep in like Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
Ash wanted to be a
Okay, let's see his background. Age 10 for 25 plus years. Yeah, the guy never aged a day during the anime. Height 4'7", 140 cm. Home Pallet Town. Champion of Alola and World Coronation Series Monarch. The key items: Rotom Pokedex, Dynamax Band, Rotom Phone, Mega Glove, Z Power Ring, Lucario Knight, Z Crystals, and Rainbow Wing. He likes Pokemon and Pokemon battles, training, catching, leagues, summer camps, contests, showcases, movies, races, ping pong, sumo wrestling, eating contests, and Poke Ringer. Also, whichever Poke Girl companion you watch growing up. Yeah, he has a lot of like female companions along the way. And National Ash Ketchum Day, September 15th. It can only assume that's in Japan only, like where Pokemon originated.
Pokemon Master, though he didn't really know what that meant yet.
How about taking down your rivals to be the very best, like no one ever was? Better than Gary and his dumb groupies.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers at the Pokemon League tournament.
So Oak hooked him up with the electric mouse,
Pikachu.
And went, he's your problem now, stupid.
Pikachu was a lot.
Yeah.
The new duo had a rocky start, but after an intense first day together, the rest, as they say,
Is
is
history.
history.
25 seasons, over 1,200 episodes, and the corners.
History.
25
Guys,
seasons.
Yes, apparently each is a season of the anime. Indie, League, something of the Orange, Johto Journeys, Johto League Champions, Master Quest, Advanced Challenge, Spiral, Ralph Frontier, Dawn, and Pearl, Battle, Peter, Battle Dimension, OP, Collective Battles, okay. The Black and White, Rival Destinies, Adventures of Nova and Beyond, XY, 6Y Gross Ghost. I guess it. XYZ, Sun Moon Adventures, Ultra Stars, Master Journeys, and Ultimate Journeys.
Over 1,200 episodes
Yeah.
and the cornerstone of 2000s culture. Ash spent decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemaniac journey.
We should note we are prioritizing the anime that Ash is
course.
from, which often
Percent.
differs from the original games that inspired it.
Ash is equipped with
Very different.
tons of Pokeballs and an all-knowing Pokedex. That's also a Pokemon.
More
But in a
technology.
fight, Ash usually chooses Pikachu. Give the yellow-red enough voltage and you'll...
Okay, just Pikachu. Ash's Pikachu. Type Electric. It resists electric and steel type attacks. Can absorb electricity to power up. Weak to ground type attacks. Immune to paralysis. Ability Static. Physical contact may induce paralysis. Moveset includes Thunderbolt, Iron Tail, Tackle, Agility, Leer, Thunder, Double Edge, Electro Web, Volt Tackle, Electro Ball, Quick Attack, Thunder Shock, and he just loves ketchup. I've seen that.
regret it. Even ground types that would be immune to electric attacks in the games can't stop what this Pikachu dishes out.
Yet somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity. Over time, Pikachu learned Volt Tackle, Electro Web, Electro Ball, and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! The perfect attack for outgoing flamboyant thieves and air balloons. Looks like they're blasting off again.
so clearly the anime doesn't follow the game rules. Like when Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
But somehow they used thunder as a super armor. He even learned how to deflect attacks by just spinning really fast.
Hey. Oh,
You think you understand how this business works, but you don't.
let's get this. Okay, there we go.
Whee!
Speaking of fast, Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his Iron Tail really pairs well with Ash's offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage over stalling.
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics, it exploded.
As the great philosophers put it, if it works, is it still stupid?
Ash
Yeah, I
and
think
Pikachu's
that's
bond
a real
is
quote.
magnetic and brought them new allies. Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a few.
Yeah,
Underneath the
few.
stubbornness and crispy bikes, they are loyal friends.
Just like Ash's Pokemon.
so many.
They're not just collecting dust in a shiny hunting box. Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come running.
Water types like Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring fights, and Ash can combine their water attacks with Glalie Ice Beam.
One time, his Weasel got frozen while using Aqua Jet, which is fine. Now he's using Ice Aqua Battering Ram.
Grass types like
being
Bulbasaur and
frozen.
Torterra induce status effects and heal with synthesis.
But
Healing.
Sceptile's a menace. Yeah, so you got a big, scary Darkrai. Eat this Leaf Blade, Smeargle victim! Or that's what I would say if Tobias did an action replay of frickin' Latios. Give my man a win, 4Kids.
Well, 4Kids just did the localization. They didn't write the show.
They just get me heated. Almost as much as Infernape's Flare Blitz. Then I'll set my Inferno to overdrive, get my revenge, and Incineroar. Haha!
Ash had a fiery passion for reaching the top ASAP, but Charizard wasn't on board. Pursuing pride over packs, Ash lost the Viridian Force for the trees and fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh lesson,
Ouch.
but one he needed. Ash started bonding with Pokemon.
Oh, here kind of Pokemon. Of his other Pokemon. Grass types. Bulbasaur, Bayleaf, Sceptile, Torterra, Snivy, Leavanny, Rowlet. Fire types, Charizard, Quailava, Torkoal, Infernape, Pignite, and Incineroar. Water types, Squirrel, Kingler, Lapras, Totodile, Corphish, Weasel, Oshawott, Palpitoad, Greninja. And flying types, Butterfree, Pidgeot, Noctowl, Swallow, Staraptor, Gliscor, Unpheasant, and Talonflame.
At a deeper level, and that friendship motivated them to dodge light speed moves like Solar
Okay,
Beam and Side Beam.
25%.
Charizard
speed
came
of
around
light.
too. He's the last.
Flying types, more. Flying types, Primeape, Heracross, Scraggy, Hawlucha, Lucario, and Sirfetch'd. Rock ground and steel types, Donphan, Larvitar, Boldore, Crocodile, Lycanroc, Solgaleo Nebi, Melmetal. Dragon types, Geibel, Gudra, Noivern, Naganadel, Dragonite, Dracovish, and the other types were Mook, 30 Taros, Mr. Mime or Mimey, Snorlax, Glalie, and Gengar. It's going to be a huge army.
Last one you want to see on the field. Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most unexpected signature move.
Seismic Toss! The people's...
Yeah, I can see the WD reference there.
Call for the
me
most
just get back to-
unexpected signature move.
Seismic Toss!
Okay. While solar beam explodes on impact, it explicitly absorbs sunlight for its beam. And in episode 31, or EP 31, whatever it is, Diglett is set to pull its head underground faster than light speed.
Us! The people's elbow of Pokemon! Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower melts.
Okay. It spits fire that is hot enough to melt boulders. It may cause forest fires by blowing flames.
Boulders. The Pokemon world is wild.
Ash's Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzard.
Okay. Vanillix produces snow clouds by swallowing great quantities of water. It emits a blizzard when both heads are angered.
Magikarp leaps over.
Oh, okay, there's more. Let's see. A Magikarp living for many years can leap a mountain using Splash. The move remains useless though. Professor Oak's Pokemon Holocaster is referenced by James in XY92. In XY5 and XY86, these episode end segments are shown to be broadcasted on TV, proving them canon.
Mountains and into space. Dusknoir pulls souls into the spirit world.
Oh, and Pikachu.
Mountains and into space. Dusknoir pulls souls.
Okay, there's a Pokemon that rips their soul out. It receives electrical waves from the spirit world with its antenna, and is said to take people to the spirit world as well.
Into the spirit world.
Oh, and Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch 'em all. Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy, Lycanroc, Palpitoad, Torkoal, Snivy.
With new
She ain't
regions,
pressing the
soar
song.
new flying types like Pidgeot. On land, Ash has physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile, and Gibble will drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly Piplup.
You want physical? Look at Ash. This twerp somehow carried around a Cosmoem, which canonically weighs over a ton. Oh, and this huge log that's basically a whole tree, he chucked it like it was nothing. Ash can choose
Maybe a
his own
ton.
hands if he wants, and he does a lot. Maybe his secret is watching the Minnesota Vikings.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home who mind boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic. Yep,
There's Pokemon
that
that does
Mr.
illusions.
Mime, the stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home. Oh, so that's how it works.
Ash figured out
Jojo.
new ways to bond with his pals with Aura. It's a life force that interacts with
So, like
souls and
Ruby
links
Aura.
Ash with Lucario.
This Jackal excels at CQC and shoots steel beams and aura spheres.
so it was in
And
the
with
Pokemon
Mega
song,
Evolution,
paired in
Lucario's
Pierce Death
power
Rounds.
surges enough to defeat champion Cynthia's Garchomp.
A Mega would have been handy at the Safari Zone when Ash accidentally caught 30 Tauros.
Yes, 30
And
of
he
them.
keeps hugging them. Ash,
all of them.
They're bulls.
Ash genuinely loves his little guys, but boy does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and over again. Kid, just turn the hat backwards and lock in.
Ash's strength is not in battle theory, but his nurtured bonds. He knows Pokemon feelings better than anyone. With Greninja, Ash learned to synchronize their senses and movements, transforming him into Ash Greninja.
It comes with a huge power increase, but there's a catch. Ash shares Greninja's pain. A small price to pay for the ultimate water shuriken.
Ash Greninja ran the ones with
Right.
Champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir. And just a normal Gardevoir can
Okay. If Gardevoir's trainer needs protecting, Gardevoir creates a small black hole by using all of its psychic power. This could be a small black hole.
conjure black holes.
Ash's Pokemon and teamwork get along like rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They
Jelly
saved the world from lice.
Oh, there you go. Ash and his Pokemon resisted Lysandre's mind control thanks to their bonds. James Inkay similarly escaped Malamar's control, the strongest hypnotic Pokemon.
Alexander, who tried to
difference is
kill
Minecraft.
all life. They fought the giants. The Reggie kind, not the New York ones. Who halted Reggie
yeah,
Gigas, who can tow entire regions.
According to legend, Regigigas has towed continents using ropes.
Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
Yeah,
Pokemon
don't
gods.
get me started on Alon. Ash did everything right, but no! Greninja still lost to his Charizard after only getting hit 3 times. How does Blast Burn beat Water Shuriken? Get your type charts right, poor kids.
Boomstick, 4Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at Kalos, Ash traveled to Alola and beyond to train. And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed.
Hide you, Gengar! He haunts foes with G-Max Terror, or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Ash and Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a power ring, some JoJo poses,
yeah.
and Thunderbolt will evolve into
10 million volt Thunderbolt!
Ooh, 10 million.
This Rainbow Lightning is their ace. You see this coming? You're cooked. Absorb electricity? Cooked. Fused with an Ultra Beast? Cooked.
Ash journeyed so much that monsters from another dimension are nothing to him. Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the Sun God,
He's the
a
dark
legendary Pokemon whose
Oh, give me a second, Scott.
Sunsteel Strike lights.
Okay. When light radiates from its body, the Pokemon could almost appear to be the sun. It will dispel any darkness and light up the world. Okay, let's see Ash's feats. Blast Team Rocket off almost every episode. Yes, those. Thunder obliterated most of Triangle Rock, exceeded Conway and Clembot's calculations. Solgaleo can light up the universe. Pikachu helped halt Dialga's Roar of Time. Ash and his Pokemon dodged lightspeed attacks. Won the Orange League, Manalo Conference, and World Coronation Series. And he defeated Gary, Brandon, Paul, Kukui, Iris, Wallace, Steven, Cynthia, and Leon.
Up the universe.
Ash got a god in his bag for just being a nice dude. Smell you later, Gary.
In fact, when Ash and friends band together, they can halt Dialga's Roar of Time. And Dialga literally...
Okay. The legendary Dialga has the power to control time. It's said that time began moving when Dialga was born. So then what came first?
controls the concept of time. Is there a legendary Pokemon he hasn't befriended?
But it all started with Pikachu, so it was gonna end with Pikachu. In the Tournament of Champions, and Alon, Ash faced the #1 trainer. Finally! After 3,000 years, we're free!
not
4
3,000.
kids, let my boy win! Yes!
Sure. Ash did his best, and he had no regrets. Now free to hand over his torch to new bright-eyed trainers.
Ash realized that, to him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So he and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked away it landed. Because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
So we continued when? I don't know. Okay, that's all we got for Ash.
If you want to travel the world like Ash
sponsorship.
or look as rad as Yugi, then we've got the threads for you.
This battle is sponsored by Quince.
You'll like this. A bunch of Death Battle staff have owned Quince stuff for ages, so we know it's legit.
Quince makes it easy to look sharp, feel good, and find gifts that last. From Mongolian cashmere sweaters to Italian wool coats, Quince pieces are crafted from premium materials and built to hold up without the luxury markup.
Nice! This is totally a Kaiba fit right here. Just gotta pop up that collar.
Quince makes the essentials every guy needs. Denim, chinos, down jackets, wool top coats, and leather styles built to last, just to name a few.
Each piece is made from premium materials. Oh, and by cutting out the middlemen and traditional markups, Quince delivers the same quality as luxury brands at a fraction of the price. So get your wardrobe sorted and your gift list handled with Quince.
Don't wait. Go to quince.com/deathbattle for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's
cool. It's in Canada. I live there.
QUINCE.com/deathbattle.
Free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/deathbattle.
Okay. Oh. Sponsorship. I mean, let's skip it, but then. So, Ash. Now let's move on to Yugi. Let's see what he has.
Many a theorist have tried to solve the mystery of ancient Egypt. What was the secret to such a glorious civilization?
Time travel? The divine hand? Aliens? Nah, they were gamers.
Egyptians played games with sorcery.
Aliens? Nah, they were gamers.
Egyptians played
Just got that. Just okay.
Play.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Ancient games foretold the future of citizens and kings. Foretold the future for citizens and kings. As games were played, fate was decided in magical ceremony.
Games with sorcery.
And then again. Okay. There is a history of games. Game history is interwoven with human history, starting in the Egyptian Empire 5,000 years ago. So that predate Pokemon history or whatever.
With sorcery, these magical ceremonies punish dark hearts with swift death. The Shadow Game.
No, Wiz. They were banished to the Shadow Realm. Wink.
Sadly,
Off to
the
the
way
Shadow
of the
Realm,
Shadow
Jumbo.
Games was lost across time and the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle. It said the one who solves the puzzle would pass judgment on evil. And in the modern day, Yugi Moto reassembled it and wished for a friend.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn that jam up! Yugi was a shy.
Okay, let's see this background for Yugi. Age 18, older than Ash. Height 5'0", 153 cm. Weight 92.5 pounds for you kids. Home Domino City. Champion of Duelist Kingdom and Battle City. Title the King of Games. He likes duel monsters, toys, hamburgers, leather, games, puzzles, Solomon, and Yami. And he's friends with Bo. Yeah, I'm aware of that anime. It's the guy with the really weird hair. Never thought that would happen.
Kid that helped run his grandpop's game shop.
But little did he know that completing the puzzle would link his spirit to an ancient pharaoh.
Yami, always willing to lend Yugi a hand and always on demon time while doing so. He's anime Jigsaw. Yami
How about you play a game with me?
wants to play a shadow game.
Whether it's griddle air hockey, Mario Party with chloroform, or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters. Or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, hockey, Mario Party with chloroform, or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
It's a summoner's war. Time to send monsters to the graveyard and take your foe down to 0 life points.
When Yugi's grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO Seto Kaiba, Yugi knew it was time to knock him down the only way he knows how, playing a children's card game.
And for his L, Kaiba was given a penalty game. Lose or cheat against Yami at your own peril. With the puzzle, Yami can punish you in some
Okay, Yami. He's Dark Yugi. I guess Yugi's dark self. Spirit of an ancient pharaoh. Resides in the Millennium Puzzle. Puzzle abilities include barriers, clairvoyance, illusions, penalty games, probability manipulation, monster summoning, shadow games, sealing, and telepathy.
seriously messed up ways. Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous mind crush.
The Millennium Puzzle does far more than force hallucinations. It brings monsters to reality, forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
You can't buy this.
Oh, okay. Others have used penalty games at will to incapacitate victims, but Yami doesn't resort to them unless he wins a game or catches cheating.
6 other Millennium items are juiced up by Ghost.
Just
this. It and 6 other Millennium items are juiced up by Ghost.
Despite Yami's retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half. Yami had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either. But after a run-in with enemy Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic duo.
With friends Taya, Tristan, and their left leg Joey, Yugi and Yami were ready for anything.
Because Yugi had a great early deck. Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups. Oh, and Exodi... Oh,
there
they go.
Okay, if Yugi's deck is so good, why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card...
Oh, looks like we got the other best Death Battle characters here. Looks like Boomstick and Ringmaster gonna be cosplaying Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. And so is Dummy. Yeah, really missing those other Death Battle characters. Like Jocelyn and Ringmaster. Kind of missing those was the Boomstick segments. Hoping they return in the next year of Death Battle. Whatever.
Don't be too quick to judge.
Okay. Cards dual monsters include normal monsters, Alpha, Beta, and Gamma the Magnet Warrior, Beaver Warrior, Curse of Dragon, Dark Magician, Feral Imp, Gaia the Fierce Knight, Gazelle the King of Mythical Beasts, Giant Soldier of Stone, Horn Imp, Jax, Queens and King's Knight, Kuomori Dragon, Mammoth Graveyard, Summon Skull, Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress, and effect monsters include Archfiend of Gilfer, Big Shield Gardener, Black Luster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, Catapult Turtle, Kuribo, Lungard, Marshmallow, Mystical Elf, and Silent Magician.
Yugi's a very clever strategist. His style works best at maximizing the use of so-called terrible cards.
Yeah, cool story.
Oh, looks like there's more. More effect monsters. Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician of Chaos, Electromagnetic Turtle, Exodia the Forbidden One, Gandor the Dragon of Destruction, the Tricky Time Wizard, Toy Magician, Toy Soldier, Valkyrian the Magna Warrior, Fusion Monsters, and the Magna Warrior. Fusion Monsters include Arcana, Night Joker, Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast, Dark Paladin, Gaia the Dragon Champion. Egyptian gods include Obelisk the Tormentor, Silphir the Sky Dragon, the Winged Dragon of Ra, and Horakti the Creator of Light.
But what's he gonna do about the 3 blue eyes Kaiba's got aiming at his dome?
Simple. Summon the monster card Kuribo and have it multiply. With a 1,000 strong meat shield, a dragon's breath is a gentle breeze.
Well, okay. Didn't know Yugi had that dog in him. But I'm about brute force. Buster Blader and Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon Skull shoots bolts of lightning. And the Giant Soldier of Stone can destroy moons.
Time Wizard's better. It's a living clock that fast forwards or rewinds a local area.
Okay. I have 10 manipulators. I'm not sure if that'll stack up Pokemon who have fought time beings. Yugi gave Time Wizard to Joey, but has used it in his deck, such as in the novel Automatic Giant. Now, Time Wizard. Yugi summoned another card to the field. He planned to draw out Kaiba's trump card. From the Time Wizard card, a dazed-looking magician appeared, raising his magic wand. Time Magic. Automatic Giant.
Of time, turning monsters to infants or wizards into wise sages.
Speaking of wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right hand, Dark Magician, and his apprentice, Dark Magician Girl.
Both are masters of dark magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder. Now that's thinking with portals.
They're
Cylinder inflicts damage to your opponent equal to its ATK. That's
thinking with portals.
There's support monsters too. Catapult Turtle is a bot with a cannon that literally launches other monsters. And when Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which immobilize.
Let's see, Swords of Revealing Light. Well, that's what all monsters for this card remains in influence while this card is open to monsters can attack. While this card is face up on the field, monsters your opponent controls cannot declare an attack.
Monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works. Is he cheating?
Well, we're prioritizing the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real-world card game.
Yugi also has tons of spells.
Okay, spell cards. Aria from Beyond, Berserker Soul, Book of Secret Arts, Bound Spell, Brain Control, Burning Land, Card Destruction, Change of Heart, Curse Breaker, Dark Hole, Dark Magic Twin Burst, Diffusion, Dispel, Diffusion Wave Motion, Dimension Magic, Excalibur, Fiend Sanctuary, Gold Sarcophagus, Graceful Charity, Horn of the Unicorn, Light Force Sword, Lightning Blade, Magic Barrier, Magic Blade Ice Sword, Magic Formula, Magical Hats, Makyu, the Magical Mist, Marshmallow and Glasses, Mirage Spell, Monsters Reborn, Monster Incarnation, Monster Recovery, Monster Replace, Multiply, Mystic Box, Mystical Space Typhoon, Owner Seal, Polymerization, Pot of Greed, Pump Up, Ragnarok, Soul Release, Soul Taker, Tools of Revealing Light, Thousand Knives, Toy Box, and Turn Jump.
Cards.
Yes,
Monster
lot.
Reborn
Then
resurrects a
punches
fallen
and
friend.
everything.
Turn Jump is a time skip. And Pot of Greed lets Yugi draw 2 more cards, like Pot of Greed, which lets him draw 2 more cards, like...
If things get dicey, he has more trap cards
Okay, now we're going to traps. Ambush Shield, Chain Destruction, Dark Renewal, Dimension Guardian, Dimension Mirage, Dimension Reflector, Dimension Sphinx, Dust Tornado, Fit of Rage, Magic Cylinder, Magnet Force, Metamorph Fortress, Mirage Ruler, Mirror Force, Mystical Rift Panel, Negate Attack, Nutrient Z, Relay Soul, Sand Fortress, Shift, Soul Shield, Spellbinding Circle, Time Seal, and much, much more. Again, quantity isn't everything, but let's see.
to level the
Stack up
field,
against
like
Pokemon.
Dimension Sphinx, which reflects damage directly back at the opponent's life points.
And if his monsters and life points get wiped, he can just press Control-Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
Pair these cards with Yugi and Yami's teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way. Not even the game's own creator, Pegasus.
Get this, Pegasus can read minds. So in their duel, Yugi and Yami kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style, trusting each other to pick up on the strategies they left behind. And the mind reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds. Regardless, Yugi and Yami are an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers,
Okay,
resist getting their
58%
souls
feel
ripped
like
out, and survive it.
that's gotta be
Expected to be
faster.
fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls.
Also known as the Sword of the Heart. It makes it too difficult to detach their soul. Who's having a fighting instinct. So I'll now work against Pokemon that'll rip your
ripped out
soul
and
out.
survive attacks from duel monsters. Even the most common duel monster can cause tsunamis, rain down meteors,
And all of this power culminated in Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
because Kaiba really
You are the only duelist I recognize as a rival. Only you and I have true
wanted
pride.
that salty run back against his rival.
Salt only surpassed by Yami's biggest hater, Merrick, who wanted the 3 Egyptian god cards to take him out. These cards were Slifer, the Electric Dragon, Ra, the God Phoenix, and Obelisk, who strikes with the power of infinity.
Oh,
This was a
Infinity.
different ball game altogether, but Yugi was starting to stand on his own 2 feet.
So Yami and Yugi kept dueling on in a battle city that never wants to end. Or
Yeah,
stop
you-
bullying
you-
Joey. But to claim the
still
Egyptian
going.
gods, Yugi and Yami had to face them in duels, pulling off. But to claim the Egyptian gods, Yugi and Yami had to face them in duels, pulling off some ridiculously high IQ plays.
Okay, skip.
When battling Slifer, they used
It's your cue. Card safe return when a monster is special summoned to the field from graveyard. You can draw 2 cards from your deck. It's your cue. To cue Merrick, a monster back from the dead. Draw 3 cards from your deck using your card of safe
a
return.
handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went battling Slifer. They used a handful of weak
Okay, over and over. And it'll regenerate again. And I'll draw 3 cards again. At the end, the gem will automatically regenerate, and when it appears, so for a while, it will automatically attack. You will let them keep drawing cards.
cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went past the god's limits.
And later, Yugi
Cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that went
Watch Merrick, infinite combo that goes
past the god's
of
limits.
God.
and later, Yugi
Limits of
combined
God.
Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's
Magicians, combine your power.
magic into Black Burning Magic, promptly defeating Ra.
This ain't new for the magicians. In the movie Bonds Beyond Time, they did something similar against Paradox. It's kind of crazy that
Paradox.
together, the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier monsters that are 5 to 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black hole. Planet alignment moves solar system.
To 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Darkhold Dragon is a sentient.
A gravitational field of unsurpassed strength sucks in surrounding matter, not allowing even light to escape. It's a black hole. Conversely, it is said that it sometimes ejects surrounding matter at extreme speeds, forming monsters. So there's another black hole. Or if it's stronger than that other Pokemon Water Vard It's
black hole, planet alignment moved solar systems, and
it's
Jaden's
just
glow
planets.
Neos destroyed a relativity field that spawned an entire universe.
Hey, let me see. Several feats use holographic monsters, but these monsters and their abilities become real without alteration through Millennium items, Kaba, Dual Disc V3, etc., making such feats applicable. My beautiful universe. So you can also span universes.
But at the top would be the great evil god Zork, who showed up to plunge.
Your universe.
But at the top
Pokemon.
would be the great evil god Zork, who showed up to plunge existence into the realm of darkness. It was time for Yugi to finish the puzzle of who Yami really is.
If the monsters weren't real before, they sure were now. Everyone has soul energy, which manifests as Ka. They sure were now. Everyone has
Easy. As you know, all people have two souls, the Ba and the Ka. The Ba is the undying, the energy of their soul. It nourishes the Ka, the spirit that is the reflection of their true nature, and which may leave the body.
soul energy, Ba, which manifests as Ka, or a spirit. When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, which manifests as Ka, or a spirit. When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will dual monsters into reality, even drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the
Hard cards guide me. Destiny Draw Monster Reborn can be used before your normal draw if your life points are at 2,500 or below. One of the cards from your normal draw will draw this turn. One of the cards from your normal draw this turn will be Monster Reborn in your deck. If your opponent controls a monster with 3080k or more, you can use the skill regardless of your life points. But the skill can only be used once per duel.
heart of the cards.
I knew it! He's been cheating all this time! He doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck!
Not at all. For Yugi, drawing the card he needs isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed. It's even expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay, well, I'd be the king of games too if I could just decide I have a royal flush every round.
Whatever. Yami rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem. Claiming his place as the ruler of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator of light.
He's the ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and all of his scary darkness for good. The epitome of screw you.
So let's see, feats Stars, Light Speed Lasers, like Pokemon. Harakti's light created the multiverse, bigger than Pokemon universe. Atem blocked a full power blast from Zork, overcame Pegasus's mind reading and other tricks, as Dragon Master Knight caused a blast that was visible from space, destroyed the Millennium Ring as it enveloped all of existence in darkness, won Duelist Kingdom, Battle City, and other tournaments. Defeated Pegasus, Marek, Darts, Dark Bakura, Kaiba, Aigami, Zork, and Atem.
I win.
No kidding, for Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's
Yes, the multiverse theory. The scene around the beginning of the movie is an image of the multiverse theory, which says that there is an infinite number of universes, bigger than the Pokemon universe, other than the one we are in, and that there is another you in another universe, and that both these universes and you exist in an infinite number. I wanted to make it look like the birth of life. Your Dark Side Dimension Airbook pamphlet.
multiverse with that same light.
Okay, let's see before it vanishes. In the final chapter, another Yugi bundles 3 god cards, makes the only creator god appear, and destroys the evil god of darkness. One card edition after Volume 13. The one and only power capable of fighting back against the all-destroying dark god of malice is the light of creation possessed by Harakti. The light, the creation god fired, annihilated Zork from the Millennium Book. One of these will be comparable to Pokemon that feed like things of the universe or whatever.
Judgment had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more thing had passed. Across many duels, evil multiverse with that same light. Judgment had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more thing left to do.
A post-game boss duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was both climactic.
Okay, pop up. Upon relearning his name, Atom gained full control of the gods, including Herakti. Should the situation arise, he can call on her power again.
Climactic and bittersweet. Yugi had grown as a duelist and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed Atem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an entire dimension away or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay, it should have been me, not him. I'm sorry I called you a cheater. I was jealous. You're so cool.
Yugi moved on to a career in game design and passed the torch to future duelists. He would be remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend to the afterlife to rematch Atem. Goes to show you that money can't buy you happiness, but it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
There will always be another story, another duel, another game. And you won't find yourself a better opponent than the king of games.
The Battle of the Millennium is about to start, but we wouldn't be able to make it happen without some help from our friends at Raycon.
That's right, this message is sponsored by Raycon. If you're looking for a holiday gift, Raycon's essential open earbuds should be at the top of your list.
Regular earbuds block out everything, but these beauties sit so perfectly in the ear you get both real clear sound and also what's happening around you. Exactly what I need when I'm out lawnmower racing, or bike riding, jogging, whatever normal people do.
We're happy that Raycon is a longtime sponsor of our show, and for good reason. They have over 3 million customers who are getting premium sound quality for half the price. And if you don't like your earbuds, they have a 30-day guarantee, so there's practically no risk.
They're lightweight, last up to 8 hours on one charge, and with multi-point connection, I can wirelessly hook them up to multiple devices. So they're super handy.
The essential open earbuds are here for the holiday season, and they're selling fast. Raycon audio products are up to 20% off this holiday season. Just click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/deathbattleopen to save on Raycon audio products site-wide. Order by December 15th to guarantee delivery by Christmas, because great gifts shouldn't show up late.
Okay, time for the battle to start. Epic battle monsters. So, who I think is gonna win? Ooh, this might be a tough one. I mean, I know there's a lot. Not surprising, even the amount of adventures and monsters they have. But I feel Ash is going to win this. I'm not sure. I'm still rooting for my man Yugi here. I think Ash has this, but whatever. I'm rooting. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm rooting for Yugi. Still thinking Ash win this. But let's just see the full battle. See what happens. Here we go. Battle time.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Before we start, let's lay some ground rules.
We're treating this as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh! This as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. And given that the rules of Pokemon...
This is speed up. Phases of Yu-Gi-Oh! First player's turn, draw phase, standby phase, main phase 1, battle phase, main phase 2, end phase, the second player's turn.
Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly incompatible. We'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
It's time to death battle!
It's on the duel and death battle. Let's just go in. Battle start. Ooh, Game Boy. Oh. Pokemon. Pikachu, dodge that. Going to 3D. Team track.
You okay, Pikachu? Guess we're on Forest Tricky.
Pokemon,
Hang in there.
You have Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack. And I set one card face down to end my turn.
Whoa. Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him up with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up. Great job. Now, Thunderbolt.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down card. Rise, Dimension Space.
We're loving this. Oh, he goes down.
Oh, I get it. Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
What do you mean, them all?
Oh, here you come. Oh, come in.
Charizard, I choose you!
We're down 2,200. Here all come all the Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. Love battle. Lucario. On this track though. He's got shield. Fighting. Heat shield. Oh, there you go now. Oh, the move's been used. Look, this from Pokemon God. For the card. Oh, corrupt. Oh. That's the other Yu-Gi-Oh God. Wasted a map. Oh, Aspirin Ninja. Oh, 250.
Sorry, partner. Don't worry. It's my turn now.
Yummy. We got the other Pokemon.
I just need to believe in the heart of the cards.
Oh, the Egyptian gods. Oh, Dark Magician Girl. Oh, the gods fuse.
Who's that Pokemon?
Haroxy, goddess of light.
Oh.
This is
The
it.
daughter.
Magicians, flash burning magic. Haroxy, Joser.
Here he comes. Like Flash. Oh, trap. Oh.
Pikachu, let's finish this. Together!
$10 million volts!
You activated my trap card. Magic Cylinder. With it, I'll send your Thunderbolt back to attack your light voice directly.
Oh! Got the other Pokemon! Oh!
That was an awesome duel, Ash.
My boy Yugi won! Yeah, knew it! Knew you would take it! Yeah! Sorry, Pokemon fans, but yes! My boy Yugi won! He won! I knew it! Yes! Boy Yugi defeated Ash! Yes! He did it! Yeah! Okay. Ash is down. Yugi takes the win. Yes! Finally! Okay, let's see the analysis. Post-analysis.
Oh, my childhood.
KO.
Whiz, quick! I need your tears. We can save him.
There's a lot to this, so
Yes.
let's break it down by experience,
Okay.
strategy, and
Oh.
monsters.
So just
Starting with
three
experience,
categories.
both
Just
Ash
using
and
for
Yugi
the-
have risen to the top, beating the best of the
do it.
best. And experience, both Ash and Yugi have risen to the top, beating the best of the best, and traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys, and saved the world way more often. And despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even Atem's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale since he wasn't in charge for
That's
very
the
long.
paper for
Plus,
his
Pokemon
win-loss
evolve
ratio.
over time, literally and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So Ash wins in experience, but when
sure,
it comes to
wins back to
strategy,
his win-loss
he's a
ratio.
wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation
strategy.
and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember, Yugi and Atem's teamwork is second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse-style win was unlikely.
But Ash's secret weapon is his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their
Ash.
power. I'm not just talking about Pikachu. His power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja. That's crazy. Ash's trust in his Pokemon knows no limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same way. The heart of the cards is real.
Oh, okay, it's pop-up. Gengar's original trainer claimed he causes misfortune, but this is false. Gengar's only method of cursing is his cursed body ability. Atem can bend fate and even defeated an opponent with supernaturally good luck.
And Yugi is determined to support his monsters with spells, traps, and buffs. Look at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it. And specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
And since Ash focuses on offense,
Let's see. It is unlikely Ash's Pokemon could overcome Yugi's attack, disabling, and redirection cards. Pokemon moves are affected by disable, and Team Rocket's Wobbuffet regularly reflects Ash's attacks. This includes Z moves, which have been overpowered, such as by Guzma's Golisopod. It's like, yeah, it's more attack moves than status or defense.
far more than support, Yugi could control the pace of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light and Magic Cylinder.
But I know some of you are asking, what if Ash threw hands? The kid's strong enough to chuck trees and lift baby gods. Just punch him, man.
0.2 tons.
At Wayfair, the holidays are here, and
I am not ready.
I know.
Well,
Let's get
let's skip that.
Well, Yugi's similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields steal ghosts.
Okay, let's see. Ash could attempt to destroy Yugi's cards or dual disc, but Yugi has too many defenses for him to reliably do so. Yugi also requires neither to summon monsters.
Cast illusions and mess with minds. If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close call, but Yugi takes the edge in strategy.
So it all comes down to the monsters.
Who has the better
Yugi had a
monsters?
slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ash's can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes,
Yeah, the black one here was more powerful. Yugi's black. Ash struggled against Dialga, Palkia, Mewtwo, and Lugia during journeys. Cynthia's Garchomp had her Dracometer easily stopped by Palkia's special Rend. Even with generous scaling and favorable interpretations of Ultra Space, Yugi's special Rend. Even with generous scaling and favorable interpretations of Ultra Space, Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse is infinite and contains dimensionally transcendent spaces like the Afterlife, Prana Realm, etc., surpassing Pokemon's cosmology.
and even the mid-tiers scale to Glow Neos, destroying that relativity field with a universe. And Herakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse,
Infinite
surpassing
multiverse.
even Solgaleo's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field. Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, relying only on his remaining Pokemon.
If Mr. Mime faints, no more psychic barriers. If he lost,
Let's see. In Mystery Dungeon, a Gengar resurrected someone by pulling their soul out of the afterlife. Ash's Gengar has never displayed this ability. Yugi has ways of stopping resurrection, including banishment and soul destruction. This would also stop Ash from resurrecting with the Rainbow Wing.
Lucario, no more Mega Evolution, and so on. The longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had, and he did not have a reliable way to bring them back. He doesn't carry revives on him, and even then, reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games. Meanwhile, Yugi had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers he's lost.
And he can,
let's see this before we move on. An alternate version of Ash appears in Pokemon Masters EX. Including such scaling wouldn't surpass Yugi's best feats, and would suggest Yugi should get Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Link scaling, which expands his options even more.
Band Fate to draw whatever card he wants, and we didn't even cover them all. Really, Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly. Yugi's versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his monsters the lead. He just needed the right moment to knock Ash stone cold.
That was a good attempt at a pun, Wiz. You might not think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi owned.
The winner is Yugi Moto.
Yes! Called it! Okay, thanks for watching. More fights are coming, so we'll be back with even more Death Battles. Stay tuned for
Death Battle will be back in 2026. But right now, you can check out our brand new channel. It's called Nightly Brew, and we're playing Dungeons & Dragons, Blood on the Clock Tower, and other games that'll probably blow up in our face. So check it out right now, and make sure to subscribe. Thanks.
Is that going to show us who's next? Like, Tori vs. Miko, what's the lineup going to be? Okay. Okay, then. They're going to show the lineup for next season or next year's battle, but yes! Called it! Yugi wins this one! So, yeah. I got this one down. Ash. And, yeah, that was my reaction to Ash vs. Yugi. Putting this with, like, Rui versus Maka and Bowser vs. Eggman. That's Battles of the Year or the season, both 24 and 25. So yeah, hope to see you for more Death Battles.